What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming and checking us out for another video. I'm T.
I'm Renee.
And it's the Life is Real TV. And today we're just gonna come at y'all with a couple of short clips. We're just gonna give our thoughts. So we're just gonna jump right in. The first clip is about Kanye West apologizing to Kim Kardashian. Let's get into it.
Ain't nobody else finna be causing no stress, but I had to fight for it. I co-created the children. Oh, we got some new lawyers. We really had to level up and show them who's the new boss in town. This is the mother of my children, and I apologize for any stress that I have caused, even in my frustration. Ain't nobody else finna be causing no stress either. I need this person to be least stressed to be able to raise those children. You have to scream about what your kids are wearing, and it's just little nuances where there was a parallel to what was happening at Gap. It was all a kind of a disregard for the voice of something that I co-created. I co-created the children. The parallel does touch on discrimination.
Oh, how, Sway? Take a few steps back.
You ain't got the answers, man. Sway had the answer.
Okay. They packed a lot in a minute right there. But one thing that I noticed he touched on was the whole thing about being a dad and co-creating, with Kim K. I agree with Kanye West on that part. First of all, let me be the first to say I don't think Kanye West is crazy. I think that he's misunderstood, but I actually think he's a very, very intelligent dude. And I think that he be seeing stuff, that other people just can't see, But I think that I understand him, and I honestly don't think he's crazy at all. And as far as the co-creating thing, yeah, I mean, you can not care for the other person that's raising your child, whether it be the mom or the dad. But at the end of the day, that still is the other parent that's raising your child. And basically, they are going to have an impact on your child's development, whether you like it or not. So I think the point that Kanye was making is, a healthier Kim K means a healthier parent being able to raise, their children, and yeah, and I agree with them. I mean, if he went out here right now and tried to ruin her or whatever the case may be, put her down or whatever, how would that benefit their kids? I think that would only be detrimental. So I think that what Kanye is doing is very mature. I think it's very mature and admirable. What do you think from that?
Well, you took the words out of my mouth, actually, about him being misunderstood. I think he is totally misunderstood, as a black man, the aggression and the passion that he has. Those are two different things, when somebody is angry and upset, that their wife is getting, smashed by this guy or whatever, and then he's putting tattoos of the kid's name on their neck. That should make somebody angry, you know what I mean? And versus, their passion. So, just understanding that. Of course, another thing, being handled in the public I don't think it's easy at all. But I commend him for sure for apologizing publicly. As much as he did publicly, that's good that he apologized to her publicly, because that's on the same level. And I hope that it does, make a difference in just what's going on and them raising the kids and everything. So kudos to him for that, for sure.
Yeah.
I think I think I already mentioned how, the anger and, things that happen and things no, never mind. Forget that part.
And apparently Sway had the answer. I'm happy that Kanye's coming along with his clothing brand, because I know that a lot of that that he was going crazy for, or crazy about at one time, was just trying to get all his clothing brands and stuff off the ground. And I think that he was kind of realizing how, I guess he was just talking about how unfair it can be in that industry, I guess especially when you start dealing with those high
Yeah.
end, I don't know, Italian names and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. But anyway, y'all, that was just the
Oh,
first clip.
oh no, there's something else. There's something deeper going on psychologically speaking. Kanye mentioned the parallelism of the Gap brand and how he was trying to do those things in the clothing industry, and how, at home, let's say with his marriage, or, trying to work with Kim, there was a parallel there. And I don't think we should miss that. There are some people that are dating interracially, and he is clearly, he's like, I'm trying to tell you, like, oh, I'm experiencing the same thing at work, or I'm trying to provide for us, and you're like treating me the same way as the industry is. I don't know. That's something that I heard in what he had said. So,
You brought up something else. I mean, in talking about that Gap thing, I do know that Kanye, I think he had kind of dissolved the relationship because, as far as I know, they have some involvement with China or something like that. And I just think that that's cool that he's willing to do something just based off of what he believes in. I mean, if he believes that China doesn't benefit him and his family and what he's trying to do, then he doesn't even want to work with the company that's kind of, doing business out of there. And I think that, I commend Kanye for taking a stand on a lot of the things that he does. And in my opinion, that's the reason why he's ridiculed and judged the way he is because he takes a stand on the things that he does. And, I don't think certain people like that, so you're going to be villainized. And in order to live through that, I think that, you have to be a very strong individual. So, I commend Kanye. But we're going to move on into the second video. It's another short from World Star. This one is about the baby and Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Apparently, the baby is talking about how he hit before Tory Lanez. That's all I've seen in the title, but I really haven't watched the video. So we're gonna watch that video, and then we're gonna, give our thoughts.
I'm already feeling it. Like, this is not good.
Yeah. So let's get to it.
Woo.
All right. So yeah, in that second video, it wasn't really any talking. You would have had to try to read everything that was down there, but it was very hard for me to see. I couldn't maximize it, but
It looked like those were song titles that were, I kept seeing like the biggest print.
yeah, I was seeing something about some albums or something. So maybe it's something that that the baby put in his album. But yeah, long story short, from what I can see, it sounds like the baby's talking about how he hit Megan Thee Stallion the night before Tory, the whole incident about her being shot in the foot, and yeah, I just don't. Well, first of all, I think that that's lame. I mean, I think that even if it's true, what the baby's talking about, it's just like, I mean, okay, like who cares? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've done it before in my younger days, and I regret it. But I really don't think it's cool to talk on. Tell everybody, telling everybody, oh, you've been with that person, that person, that person. or trying to, put people out there like he's trying to put Megan Thee Stallion out there right now. I don't think that's cool. I think that that's kind of bogus for real.
And for him to be like as big as he is of an artist, and then like just where we are in our culture, hip hop culture, black culture, that's what we do. Like so everybody in the baby circle is like, yeah, you slept with her.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, for a grown man, it's just like that, like grow up already, like you're a grown man, you should be out here smashing something, but it's not commendable to, I don't know.
It creates war. It creates war, and it's dangerous, I think, for people to, go around talking stuff like that. I mean, as for the woman, when we talk about like the choices that we make and things like that, of course, this is one of those things that make you think like, God, dang, like what? Why? I shouldn't have,
Yeah.
I really shouldn't have, because this dude done made a song about it. I mean, he's done blabbing, and it's like
that is true. I mean, if it is true on her part,
like,
yeah, she should make better decisions. But this particular video that we watched, it seemed like it was more so about what the baby was talking about. It's not like, if it's true, it's not like Megan Thee Stallion put the info out there, which she won't, because we've talked in the past about how, that type of thing is frowned on more for women than guys. But did you have anything else that you want to say about this, or did you want to just move on to the next?
No,
next one?
I would just hope that I don't know, like it's just weird. It's just a weird situation. Like, why are you? What are you gaining from it? Like,
Yeah.
are you getting a little badge, or I mean, because like afterwards, how are we looking at him now? Like, are ladies that will sleep with him, are y'all looking to be called out? I mean, that's.
I mean, the desperate ones will probably still deal with him, because he has a lot of money and he's a rapper, so he's always going to have the groupies and stuff like that. But I would think that a woman of higher status, like a Megan Thee Stallion, I I don't know if she has the best reputation anyway, based off of what she puts in her music, But I would think that a higher status woman that cares about a reputation, they most likely will think twice if they're considering dating the baby after, seeing how he goes about stuff. Your name might end up in a song,
Dang.
And apparently that's one of the things that, they say women hate the most is the embarrassment, right?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So
heck yeah. It make you want to hurt somebody.
Yeah. So
permanently.
So yeah, that's not cool. But we got one more video for y'all. Blueface and Chrisean Rock.
Be more in the house.
So we're gonna check this out. Apparently, Blueface punched her dad. Knocked him out. But apparently he was punched first. No, I think they said he knocked him out after he was punched first.
This is a very toxic relationship.
But we'll pull it up. Oh, is it? But let's get into the video.
Oh, just knocked his ass out. Blueface just ran down on him. He just knocked his ass out.
Let me start out by saying,
Stop it. Get some help.
I started thinking. I said, oh, this is a toxic relationship. And then I was like, wait a minute. What makes this a toxic relationship? That's one of the questions that I think about. I still want to think about it some more. But there's a lot. There's a lot of physical abuse in this relationship. Like, I knock out your mama, so you knock out my daddy. Like, now we even. I mean, I don't know if that's the deal, but
I mean, at the end of the day,
that's a lie.
if two people, in my opinion, are putting their hands on each other that much, something's bound to go wrong. I mean, that's definitely not. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's conducive for a healthy relationship. Like physical violence. And obviously with everything we're seeing in the media with Blueface and his girl, if I was Chrisean Rock's dad, yeah, I mean, what is he probably thinking? Like, this dude doesn't respect my daughter. I mean, other people might just be more neutral with it, like, oh, they hit each other, but they're in love. But like, he's a dad, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna hit him a little different. And then I noticed at the end now, apparently in the video, in case y'all didn't catch it, it seems like Blueface knocked out her dad, and then after that, it seems like they went into a building, most likely that Blueface was staying at. And then they said not too long after that, he made a post talking about I'm her daddy now. So, I mean, at this point, he's taunting the dad. He obviously has no respect for the dad. So if Chrisean Rock is going along with it, then he's lost his daughter. That guy, Chrisean Rock's dad, has lost his daughter. And that's it.
It seems like from another world type of thing. It's like they seem to be going about things in a different way. Like there's a different set of rules that they're playing by.
Their own set of rules.
They're in a different, world where we're seeing certain things, and it's like, yeah, she literally knocked her mama out, and now he's like knocking her dad out, and they're in love.
In my opinion, yes. Two people being in love, but having this much toxicity, I think that's what's causing like all these other things to happen. Involving the dad, involving the mom. Yeah, I mean, it just is a toxic situation. I knew about Blueface because I've heard about him in the rap business, the rap game or whatever. I don't know any of his songs personally, but that doesn't say much. I listen to more old school rap myself. This whole Blueface Chrisean Rock thing, this is actually why I've seen Blueface in the media more than anything else. I've seen him in the media over these fights with this girl more than I've seen him in the media for his music. But again, that's not my music. He probably do got good music if he's popular amongst the young folks, right?
Oh man, it's weird talking like that, but yeah, he's for the next generation. He's
yeah, probably not my cup of tea. Probably not your cup of tea.
Nah, he has a different syncopation in how he raps. So it's
oh, so you've heard some of his stuff?
I've heard it.
Yeah,
I've heard it. But I do like Chrisean. I like them both actually together. Just minus the physical stuff.
I mean, I'm rooting for him.
It's like you don't. I want them to know like you don't have to prove that to each other. Like I know it gets tough. I do know that, but like y'all are beautiful people. You'll be more beautiful not hitting each other.
Yeah.
But
and other people won't feel the need to, want to get involved in y'all's business either. Like the dad or whatever the case may be. I mean, so, maybe if it's possible, just try to keep all the drama out of the public eye. Maybe that'll help. But still, I mean, for the sake of y'all's relationship, I mean, unless you get off on hitting each other, I would think that it would just be more beneficial for y'all's longevity if you try to stop putting hands on each other, because evidently both of them are guilty of it,
and they both can fight. so it's like you're really like pummeling in each other and you're beating each other down. So it's like that's not creating life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not for the longevity aspects of it. Like you guys literally need a healthy body healthy mind, and we need you out here. Chrisean is super talented.
Both of them are talented.
We want to hear more. And it's like clearly them together. There's like something.
They obviously care about
happening.
each other.
There's a lot of stuff that happens.
They obviously care about each other. So it's just like make it work. Keep people out of your business and try to limit the drama. Limit the drama and the BS.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have anything else to say about it. That was our last clip for this video. Did you have anything else?
I'm good. Y'all just make sure y'all comment. Start those conversations. Have them.
Yeah, comment, like, subscribe. If you guys comment on any of the videos, let us know which one you're referencing. The Blueface Chrisean Rock, the Kanye West or Kim, or what was the other one, or the baby.
Yeah,
the baby situation. Let us know your thoughts.
Disagree. We're interested to know. Clearly, we like to talk about different things, and opinions can change. But bring the facts. Let's bring the facts and let's talk about it.
All right, y'all. Well, until next time, thanks for listening. Peace.
Bye.